I'm going to share with you something that took me 10 years to learn, and you can now learn it in 2 minutes if we edit this quick enough. This is the stupid secret of real estate agents. Here it is. And I know, real estate is not a business. I know. So check this out. If you are a real estate agent, real estate sales is not a business. And I know agents love to pretend like it is, and they also do. And they're like, they have profit and loss statements, and they have marketing, and they have staff, and they have all these things. It's still a job. It can be a very high, well-paid job, but it's also a lot of work. In a business is something that exists without you as the owner. So for instance, there's many companies in the world where the owner of the company does not play a role in the business whatsoever. Some of them do, some of them don't. And so the litmus test is if something is a business is when you leave. If you were to die, does the business carry on without you? If the answer is yes, most people consider it a business. If the answer is no, it is not a business. It is, however, a very high-paying job, and which is great, because if you get high money job and you can be in the top 2 to 5% of people, which if you can get good enough at this, and it's only dependent upon the amount of effort you put in. So you can show up and work 60, 80 hours a week of really dedicated time, and you can make $200,000, $300,000, $500,000, $600,000 a year. If you show up and work 30, 40 hours a week, or you show up and work 40 hours, but you're only doing 10 hours of work, you're not going to make very much money, because this is a job that only pays you when you succeed, and there's no money to be made in second place. If you almost get the sale, you make nothing. Whereas most jobs, you get paid regardless of your performance, assuming they like you. And so understanding that this is a high-paying job means it's not a business, but you can make good money. And so therefore, if you aspire to be a business owner, what you should do is you should take that money and you should invest it into a business. And now you could invest it into a business like real estate, owning the real estate and renting it out. You could invest it into an actual business. You could also invest it and start a real estate brokerage. All of these are options. What I encourage you to do if you're an aspiring business owner is to not get caught up in the trap in thinking that you're in this business, and understand your job and really say, okay, what is the outcome that I want from this business? And whatever that is, you should invest that money into something that will actually make you money, because otherwise you get stuck. And I know agents that have spent 40 years stuck here earning a good income. And if that is your goal, if your goal is to die at an open house, that's okay. And you're like, Devin, I love this so much. I can't think about doing anything else with the rest of my life. Hell yeah, I'm with you. But if not, if you're like really wanting to run and operate a business, this is what you should do with your money. I hope that helps.